Alright. Hey guys, this is DSV here. Um, I just had dinner a little bit ago. I've got myself a soda, and we are ready to get fishing. So last episode, we were in, Lesney Villa in the Czech, in Mudwater River in Missouri. So, this episode, we are traveling all the way to the Rockies, going to the Rocky Lake in Colorado. And so, we're gonna do a little bit of trout fishing. There's really not that many other species there. From seeing, there's some black crappie, bluegills, the shiner, a species of bass, and a white sucker. That we're also going to be going after. And then we also got the Colorado golden trout, the cutthroat trout, and the rainbow trout. And hopefully we might actually catch a few uniques. I do know that there's only 2 uniques in this location, so let's get fishing. And while this loads, I will let you guys know that starting after the New Year, I will be doing some other games. I think the first game I'm actually gonna do has been something by popular demand, from multiple people, has been Skyrim. So that will be our first, probably the first official stream of 2021. So we shall see. But alright. I do have about a dozen other games that I do plan on streaming. So just something to look forward to, guys, is I will be streaming some Skyrim and a handful of other games. If I ever get any more games, I will also be adding those to the list of games to stream. Alrighty. So, as we all remember from the first 2 episodes, I had some technical difficulties in the very, very first episode when we were going through the tutorial. So if you remember, in the second episode while we were doing our tutorial, we visited Lone Star first, and then I do believe, well, let's take a look here. So Lone Star, Mudwater River, Rocky Lake, Naharan, Emerald Lake, and Lesney Villa were all our original tutorial locations. So, tonight we are focusing on Colorado. And I promise, guys, after the last stream, I did not expect that to go 5 hours, if not a little over 5 hours. So, tonight it's just Rocky Lake. So, let's dive on in. So, if you remember, in the tutorial, we wound up getting that advanced license, which is over here on the side. So we're allowed to take everything. But if you don't have it, make sure you grab it, because if you don't, you have to release the trophy in unique Colorado golden trout. You also have to release the trophy in unique cutthroat trout, and you have to release the trophy rainbow trout. And guys, those are the 3 trouts that you, or the 3 sizes of the trouts that you don't want to be tossing, or the 5 really, trophies and uniques. But anyway, so let's get traveling. So here we are, Rocky Lake. And of course I have a motorboat, so I can't actually use it here. But yes, we are going to proceed. Do 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 do. Ooh, I should have looked to see, make sure that we had everything for our panfish. I'm pretty sure we do. If not, we can always hit that store. But I'm pretty sure that we do. Earlier today, I was a little paranoid because I thought I was going over to the Netherlands, but oops. All right, so our first location that we are going to is going to be to Trout Galore, and this is going to tell us to probably do some pan fishing to start out with, which is okay. But let's take a look at our setups, shall we? So we have two bottom rods here. We are not going to be doing anything with this setup here, because there's really, I mean, we could probably make use of them if need be, but I'm pretty sure we can catch everything that we need using this setup here. Um, ooh, I need to go back and get my trout setup. I just made a trout. I forgot. Oops. Alrighty. Well, thank God we don't have to worry about that much of a dent in our money, but we're also going to be earning money back. But that's my bad. My bad. Alright. So let's go over here into our inventory. And again, this is our setups here. These are both feeder rods with the Laker Pro 11-foot 12-inch pole with a line weight of up to 13 pounds, and I have it paired with the Bremer 4000. Here, let's scroll down and take a look at our stats here. So the max drag is 12.5, which is actually very good. And then we have it with some 12-pound mono test line here. And this is the setup for both rods. And then I'm actually getting rid of this because this is actually a DLC rod. And we are sticking with one match rod because that's all we really need, and we need to dull that hook down a little. So let's come down and let's put on our barbless hook number 8. Perfect size for going after them panfish. Let's take a look at our baits. We're gonna go ahead and keep everything that's here. But we are going to grab one particular one, which is the red worms. Alright. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab the crickets as well. Because it looks like those are good for the... Not sure why those were singled out, but okay, so we have 25 shiners, and these are actually pretty good for going after the trout with as well. I have caught some trout with them. I have also hooked some bass with them as well. But that was over on the free to download version of the game. So, and need I remind you that this is the Fisherman fishing planet. So, there are going to be certain differences and a lot of similarities between the games. And I'm pretty sure y'all have seen several of the big differences between the two games. One being the licenses and how those work. because instead of paying to get the license every trip, it's just one payment on that license and you're good to go. You just gotta worry about that traveling cost. But alright, let us get rid of this rod here. Come over here to our presets and we need our trout gear. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Let's get rid of that. I do believe that is the... So let's... There we go. There is our trout gear. So, with the trout, you need to kind of go with a barbless approach. So I have a barbless nose spinner here with a tail on it, the brown and white 2-inch tail. That ought to attract some trout and keep the bass off of it. So let's make sure that I have everything that we need. Let's see. There is one quest, oops, that we need to do that we could possibly do while we're also here. So let's see if we can't do that. And we also need a grub lure. Let's view all the lures. Alright. Alrighty, so we need a grub lure. Let's see what color. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. It'll be so much easier. Alright, so we have... Let's take a look at the size of that hook real quick. Hook number 1. Alright. So it is a jig head 1/4 ounce number 1. Because there is a quest that we can do while we're here. Fitting hooks number 2. You know what? Let's go for the... Let's just spend a little bit of cash here. Alright. So that should be good to go. Let's take a look at that real quick. Alright, we should be good to go. Alrighty. So let's get back into Colorado, guys. I'm sorry about that. I thought I had everything set for this trip. Yes, I want to proceed. So I thought I had everything set for that, but alright, so let's go back into Colorado. Do 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 do. Alright, so we are going to go to Trout Galore But we're also gonna come down here and we're gonna go into a private room. Alrighty. Alright, so here we are. It is a little foggy. And our first cast will be over there. But let us come here into our missions real quick. And one of the reasons why I did that jig bait is because we're gonna see if we cannot catch us a black crappie with this tube bait that we got. So let us let's see here. Let us see. Don't need that yet. Alright, so we need our jig head number 1 size. Alrighty. So we're just gonna let that sink down just a bit. It's not very deep there. It's like a couple of feet deep. And we're just gonna deploy the lift and drop method here. We should get some a good decent sized black crappie. Wait, why do we have a shad on that? We need the grub. Uh-oh. I think we may need... Oh well, I will come back for this, but let's see if we can't catch something with this real quick. Thought I was getting the right thing. Said tube jig bait. But I'm guessing there's a difference between the grubs and the tube. Alrighty. Well, let's see. That was a little bit of fun. Watch me screw up yet again. Alright, so let's switch our rods here because we're gonna need our so let's drop that down to about, let's say 24 inches. If it's a little too short, we can always fix that. But let's come back into our missions real quick. Let's untrack that. And let's see, we are going to go ahead and get the panfish taken care of while we can. I was hoping to get that black crappie out of the way. Well, let's hit the shop again real quick here. See what we can find. I just want to take a look at something real quick, guys. Oh joy. Yeah, I should have taken a look. Because we are not going to be able to get our two baits here. Alright. Well, that was an adventure in itself. So some of these we're going to be able to catch over here, right over here. Over by that log there. On the golden shiner and the bluegill. And possibly the black crappie. We should be able to get all of that over here by this log. That's over here, guys. But, before we Before we do that, let's take a look at our times here. So, it looks like our peak time is going to be roughly about 3 p.m. And we want to get right in the start of that. So let's move forward to noontime and let's get fishing. Alrighty, the fog has lifted. It is noon in Rocky Lake. So we are going to make our first cast and hopefully we'll get something nice. Probably could have gotten away with doing the whole both spinner rods and maybe just rocking 2 of these bad boys, but oh well. Oops, sorry about that. Alrighty. We might try it from the opposite side, but we should be able to be getting something here. Alright, let's take a look at our baits real quick. Because we need to go after the bluegill. So, let's... Well, we actually might be able to get, let's go ahead with the bread. Because we need the... What is it? Oh, it's the golden shiner. But we still should be able to... But let's move our position here real quick. So there's a trail off to the side here that you can just use to get between the 2 different locations. Let's go ahead and get pure snow from this. Alrighty. Alright, that should get us the bluegill. That should also get us the golden shiner. Hopefully. Something's playing with it. And there we go. Our first catch is a golden shiner. Sweet. Alrighty. So you can use the bread here to get the shiners here. Alright. Let's have a go again and see if we can't get that bluegill. might actually get that black crappie too. Alright. There's that bluegill. Good moderate sized bluegill. Could see a little bigger. Think they might come as trophies. Yeah, they do. Alright. But we got 9 experience points from that and a little bit of cash. Not too bad. Alright, so we need the crappie, the bass, and the suckers. And the bass and the suckers, we'll probably get more out in the middle of the lake and not here over off to the side. So let's take a look and see. We need to get that black crappie. So we can use the dough balls or the semolina balls. Could also go with the bloodworms. We could also go with the crickets. Well, let's go with the crickets. Let's see what we get. You need no, because we just want to go after the. Let's go with bloodworms, guys. Let's go with the bloodworms. So we should get the crappie right around in there as well. Hopefully. Oops, something's fiddling with it. Something's gonna mess with it. Something's messing. Whoop! There we go. And let's see. Is it the crappie? Nope, it's another golden shiner. Alright, let's have a go at this again. And just remember, guys, you need to be patient when you're going after the fish. You don't always get them on the first cast, especially if you're trying to go for a certain fish. And keep in mind that more than one bait does attract more than one fish. But look how pristine and clear that water looks. Alrighty. And there we go. There is that black crappie. A little halfway there to the 1 pound mark. But again, there we go. That is a black crappie. So now, let us change our depth. We're going to go all the way to our max there because we're going to aim for the center of the lake and we're going to go for our minnows wherever they are. Alright, let's go this way. And there's the minnows. So we should catch our minnows or catch our bass with the minnows here. So let's aim for the center of the lake and let's see what we can catch. Now we'll also probably catch a couple of trout like this too. So we should catch a bass. Might need to use a shad, maybe. I know they'll take to various things, so we'll experiment and we will see what we can get. Shad, scrubs, and tubes. Alright. Well, if we wind up getting our hooking a trout and hopefully not a trophy, but if it winds up being a young or the young, I will release. The common and the trophies and the uniques we are going to keep. If we have, if I catch them, because even though every single fish that you catch, goes towards, leveling up, so, every little bit counts, but, that is only going to be if we have to, there's a fog over that way. Ooh, I think this might be our bass. Nope. It is a cutthroat trout, and we're gonna go ahead and keep that, guys. Let's switch over to our jig winner here. And let's cast out and see what we get with our... there we go. We got a fish. Looks like it's a trout. And it is. We're gonna go ahead and release that guy. And so let's see here. Let's take a look at our missions real quick. Rainbow and golden trout we need to release. Alright. So it's a rainbow and golden that I need to release. So I could have kept that young guy. Where are you, you bass? You bassy bass. There we go. Hey! What in the world was that? Oi. Let's try along over in the shallows here. See what we hook. Looks like it's another cutthroat. So we can go ahead and keep the cutthroat trout. It's the rainbow and the Colorado trout that we need to release. I seem to be getting more trout with this. Come on, guys, I need that bass. There's our rainbow. And we'll go ahead and release this guy, even though it's going to cost. Well, you know what? If we catch a young rainbow trout, we will release that. I want to keep our adults and our trophies and our uniques, because that is one of the uniques that you can get here. Um, you know what? Let's take a look at our baits again. Do 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 do. Let's see here. You know what? Let's go ahead and rock this with a shiner. Um, alrighty. Alright. There we go. And what we need is a white bass and a white sucker. And I might go ahead and throw out our 2 feeder rods in a little bit here. Yeah, the suckers are bottom eaters, so I think I will go ahead and send out our 2. Something's playing around because that minnow, or the shiner, or live bait is swimming. Alright, so it's either going to be a trout or it's going to be a bass. Because they are the 2 species of fish. Well, actually, yeah, it's the 2 species of fish that we'll definitely take to the shiners. Don't think there should be anything else going after this. And there's another cutthroat trout. Good, decent size. Well, almost a good, decent size, but we'll go ahead and keep that guy. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and zip our feeder rods out real quick. Alrighty. So here's feeder number 1. And, you know what? Let's lower that hook size. With a, let's go barbless hook number 1. And our bait is going to be, semolina balls. Well, let's take a look and see what our target fish are with that. Bluegill, pumpkin seed, crappie, golden shiner, common shiner, carp, roach, and carassius. Alright, well, it's not listed, but the suckers supposedly do like the semolina balls. So that's what we're gonna rock on our bottom feeders here. but I had them set up as just regular bottom rods because they can double as either just a feeding rod or just a typical bottom. But that is what we want, is to just use them just like regular bottom rods right now. So let's throw that one out that way. You know what? Let's bring up our map real quick. Alrighty, because I'm gonna try and aim towards the cancel now, and let's mark right about there. Alright. Let's go to the right of that mark. Not sure how deep it was there. But alright, so we've got 2 rods set. Hopefully we can catch the sucker on that. And then with our bass, we're gonna see if we can't do a little bobber fishing for that guy. Alrighty. So we've got three rods set. 2 hoping for the white sucker, and 1 we hope will catch us the white bass. Looks like something might be fiddling around with that leftmost rod. I don't know. Nope, it's just another cutthroat trout. Alrighty. So it's always good to test out various methods and see what works. So far we're catching nothing but trout, so we're going to use up these shiners and see what we get with them. And if we don't hook ourselves a bass, we're going to try something else. So, this is it's all trial and error, so, can't exactly get it perfect. But I know these rods are a little overpowered for the typical level for the location. I think these are all like close to like level 20 rods, but I'm still gaining experience. Oh, there we go. Something's playing with our bait. This feels like it might be our bass, because it's coming in awfully easy. Yep, there we go. There is our white bass. Alright. So now that we're in the clear with a white bass, Um, let's go ahead and make use of our last two shiners here, because I'm not completely out of shiners anyways. And I have a rather large keep net, so I'm not too worried about the fish that we catch. If anything, we will keep our bottom rods going there, hoping for the white suckers. And we'll probably move on. Another white bass. This one moderately, just a tad bit bigger from the last one. Oy. I don't know what's going on with YouTube at times. So here it is, it's 1:34. We should be in the almost at the peak of our peak times. We may go ahead and start fishing for the trout. Alright, let's go ahead and start fishing for the trout. Let's go ahead and start. Alright. So we are pulling the jig winner out. And we are going to go ahead and set this back up with our barbless nano spinner. We can actually use could use a narrow spoon, but I'm gonna see what we get with our barbless nano spinner. And I'm gonna cast all the way out. There we go. Fish on. And this is our first trout on our trout rig, guys. So, let's see what it is. And there we go. We got ourselves a trophy cutthroat trout. Sweet. All right. Our first I think that was our first trophy of the day. Let's take a look. It sure was. All right. Go ahead and leave those there. We're gonna cast out right over here. Alrighty. Now I've found the best approach when it comes to the trout is, there we go, is to set your reel speed on the lowest setting and even the drag on the lowest setting at first, because you never know what you're gonna get. Oh, and we have to let this go, but because it is a trophy, we're gonna go ahead and keep it. The next one, we're gonna, if we get a young Colorado golden trout, we will definitely release that. There we go. Fish on. Let's see what it is. Ooh, it feels big. Flying fish. And there's a rainbow trout. Sweet. And a new personal record. Alright. Looks like those suckers are being a little elusive there. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Oops. Alright, let's go ahead and track our trial mission here. Oh, I still have yet to release the rainbow trout. Uh-oh. Alright. Excuse me. There we go. Fish on. This feels like it might be a young guy. Cutthroat trout, not one that we need to release. You know what? Let's pull these up real quick, because I'm going to show you guys where I like to catch a lot of trout. We can still cast our feeder rods out and see if we can't catch that sucker. Alright, you sucker. We'll eventually hook a sucker. And that's one of the beauties of even just peaceful fishing, guys. You know, just if you're having trouble with one, especially if you have a setup like this, I think we may also go ahead and may just throw out one of the feeders and maybe do, oops, there was something nibbling. No, I didn't feel it. But like I said, these are level 20 rods, and this is a level 5 zone, but I'm still, but because I'm actually using barbless hooks, we are going to still continue to get our experience from all the fish that we catch. Alright. So that's the closest that we can get. Alrighty. So let's send that one out to the left of that mark. And hopefully we'll, okay, so that was roughly about 15 point, almost 16 feet deep, which is a good depth for that sucker. Send this one to the right of the marker. And that should be about in the same depth as the last hook. And I am going to show you guys where I have caught some uniques. Ooh. We got something. Maybe it's our sucker. It might be our sucker. Nope, just a black crappie. We'll go ahead and keep the black crappie. About 13 and close to 13 and a half feet deep there. That was odd. Alright. Well, so right in this general area where I am about to cast out at here is where the uniques like to, well, where I have caught a unique Colorado golden trout. Oops. I think that is our first misfire. All right. Ooh, that was a nibble. There we go. Fish on. Alright, so I need to catch and release a rainbow trout and a Colorado golden trout. I am not fishing over that area because just, no. On the other game, I would fish in that area, and I keep getting these trout just making themselves go swimming into the rocks and then go flying off. But they'd still be on the hook, but they just keep flying, and it's like, yeah. Let's see here. Pause for a sec. Swim, swim, swim. Pause for a sec. Swim, 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 swim. Pause for a couple of seconds here. There we go. And that is my method for catching the... Okay, so we are definitely going to release. Alrighty. Swim, 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 swim. pause, pause, pause. Swim, swim, swim. And this is my method for trout fishing, is just the lowest setting. Pause for a second or two. Hold it down for a few seconds, for like a second or two, or 3 or 4, and just keep it going, and you eventually hook something. As you can see, it actually proves to be very effective. And we'll go ahead and keep that. Every little bit of experience and cash counts, right? Alright. Do 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 do. Alrighty. This is, so we're gonna have to catch a Colorado golden, and if anything, we'll zip our line out that way. Nope. He's still after it. Let's see how far out we can cast. Do 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 do. We might go ahead and sling a couple down there just to see. But I'm also going to check the go ahead. Alright, so yeah, we're right in our peak time. Nothing was biting out that way. Alright, let's try. I personally do not like fishing in this area, but you have, for catching the pieces that we need for the turtle spoon that we'll be getting here, we do have to kind of fish out like, I think it is 3 turtles. Ooh, there we go. Fish on. And we'll keep that. Well, we got a golden shiner. Not the fish I'm looking for. Alright. Now, if I correct, I do believe I already have the. Let's take a look. Yes, we do. So I do have our. So yes, it is 3 turtles. So we're gonna go ahead and try our hand at catching those turtles. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again. But in order to catch those turtles, we're gonna need to switch our lure out probably. Let's do a little bit more trout fishing first. Do 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 do. And we've got something on our hook. Alright. Let's see if this is that white sucker. Nope, it's another black crappie. Oi. Let's take a look at the marshmallows and semolina balls. I'm not even sure if I have any marshmallows on me. No, we do not. Alright, let's quickly buy some you know what, let's go baits. Trout. We need that darn white sucker, but I forgot to buy some marshmallows. Ugh. Yeah, if these crappie keep hitting on the line, we're gonna have to probably exit out of Colorado. Because I just need a white sucker and we'll have that exploration mission done. We might pull one of those rods up and maybe make use of our match rod. Let's zip our line all the way out that way and see what we get. Ooh, we had a strike. Or we had a nibble. There we go. Fish on. Another young rainbow trout. Now I know in this spot here where I'm about to cast, there is a possibility of catching a unique Colorado golden trout. But if we catch a unique, we are not letting that go. Ooh, there we go. because unlike the regular fishing planet, there's something a tad bit different when it comes to the uniques. And that we will probably see at some point. Oop, there was another nibble. Oh no, I may go ahead and back out and go ahead and buy those marshmallow balls or the marshmallows because we need a bait on the bottom that will definitely just kind of diversify our bottom bait there. I don't know, we could also use some ground bait. I don't think I have the right. No, I don't. I'd have to buy a. But as you can see, my reward is actually going to put me right back, maybe a little over the price that I first started out with when we first started streaming. So, you know, not a bad haul for the first day. Let's see, if we do not have a white sucker by, let's say 7 p.m., I'll go ahead and back out, go and buy some marshmallows, and we'll come back in and see what happens. At least it's only $1,000 in game. Which one? Alright, which one? Well, let's go ahead and cast out. And I heard one of those go off. I'm pretty sure y'all did too. Alrighty. Ooh, fish on. My trout setup has not failed me. Haha. I think I've only like missed 1 or 2 trouts. Other than that, another young rainbow. Colorado golden tends to be a little elusive, so we may need to both of them. Alrighty. Another golden shiner. I'm gonna let that one sit. We're gonna pull our jig winner back out. And I'm gonna zip my line out that way. See if we can't catch a Colorado golden trout, because that tends to be a spot for the golden trout. Excuse me. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Come on, guy. Oh, he's there. He's definitely following. Hmm. So keep in mind, guys, trout fishing, my method is a straight and slow method with a little bit of the stop and go mixed in, because they will the straight and slow actually does actually kind of attract them, and so does the stop and go. But also, if you're gonna have a tail on any of your spinners, make sure that it actually kind of goes well. The colors go well to attract the trout. There we go. We got something. Let's see if it's our Colorado golden. No, it's a young cutthroat. Ugh. Those cutthroats and those rainbows are biting, but no golden trout. That's kind of annoying. Come on, guys. Where are you hiding? Watch the first fish that we'll catch when we come back is going to be a golden trout. Oy. Now, one method I did also find kind of useful, and I might go ahead and try it and see if what happens, is a lift and drop. The lift and drop is more for the sauger when you're going after the sauger, but we might. All right. So let me show you guys the lift and drop method, because this may actually catch us what we need. There we go. So sometimes it's good to mix up your retrieval methods, because you just never know what'll really help you. Looks like this might be a Colorado trout. No, it's a cutthroat trout. Dagnabbit. But like I was saying, it's always good to mix up your retrieval method. Between the stop and go, the straight slow, and the lift and drop are the three methods that I would definitely say go ahead and use. The twitching, not so much, because you're not really trying to look like your live bait, but it's. Let that come back down. definitely mix up your tactics a little. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It does not hurt. But I prefer this method because it's help it does a lot. It's helped me a lot with the trout fishing. Um Hopefully we can actually make use of this again over in Falcon Lake because Falcon Lake is also littered with trout. Oh, it has to be a trophy. I'm keeping that. I am not releasing it. Oh dear. I'd much rather release the young, not the trophies. Come on, guys. Give me a young golden trout. The young golden trout. Come on. Alright. Ooh. Doo doo doo. Hopefully this won't be too long of a live play. Only been streaming for almost an hour and a half, but the even the catching of the Tyrannotrout, you had to catch 10 of them. You had to catch 3 turtles, and the turtles can be a little tricky. Maybe depending on the length of the video and how long it takes to really get this done, I may just do a completely separate video for the catching of the Tyrannotrout because Tyrannotrout takes a just like with the last live play that I did, you have to catch the turtles, and there's a manner that you have to catch them, and the best spot is right over here, right amongst these rocks. Excuse me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't think anything is following. So, but I think what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this pole up. And we're going to go ahead and see about getting some marshmallows. See if they're in my typical inventory. If they aren't, I will buy some. Alright, so a little over what we started with. So, 8,000, not a bad haul. Definitely not a bad haul. Alright. Ooh, we got a bait coin there. Alrighty. Let's see if I have any marshmallows in my in stock here. No, I do not. Okay, so let's just buy some marshmallows real quick. Alright. We only just need one set. Ooh, 9,000. Oh, sweet. Alright, so we are going to go back. We have one more fish that we need to release. We also have one more fish that we need to catch. And so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to actually do two different methods. I'm going to see if we can't send out our match rod and also send out one of our bottom rods. But I think the next place where we will be going will be to Emerald, I believe. And that will be loads of fun. So, but also, ooh, you know what, while we're here, we need a tube jig bait. So let's go ahead and buy that while we're here. So we need a tube. Let's try the watermelon. Let's go ahead and just buy one of each. It's not gonna hurt me much. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and head on back to Rocky Lake. See if we cannot catch that white sucker. And let's also see if I can catch a crappie at the needed size for that particular mission. Alright, so it looks like our forecast is the same as before. And you know what? There is something else I wanted to bring up too. So while we load in, let's hit our private room again. Go back to Trout Galore. Alright. So here we are back. Hang on a second, guys. Trying to bring up a website here. Cause I just wanna check something real quick. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and jump forward to our typical time here. So let's get to noon. Let the fog gets lifted. And we're gonna set out our rod stand. Let's put that right there. Alright, so we have And I'm gonna actually use two different methods to possibly catch the suckers. So let's put a marshmallow on here, and maybe, just maybe, this may actually get us that sucker. $14.5 feet. Not bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull out our match rod here. Let's put our marshmallows on this as well. We'll probably catch some other fish with the marshmallows, but that's okay. Oof. Now let's be right about there. Alright. So what size was that crappie? Does that crappie need to be? Let's take a quick gander here. Equip jig head number 1 with 2 jig bait. You know what? Let's go ahead and track this real quick. Alright. Alrighty. So let's see if we cannot catch ourselves a black crappie that is 1 pound, if not over a pound. Alrighty. I don't think... Not sure. I don't think that's a white sucker. Nope. We'll go ahead and release that one, because we gotta release it anyways. So no harm done there. Alright. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's try going a little further out in front of that fallen log there. What in the world? Come on now. Alright. We're gonna just fire straight out right in front of us, because that's just... Oi! Yeah, of course, right as we're about to zip a line out. Yeah. Alrighty. No, don't think this is the white sucker. Nope. But we'll keep that guy. Alright. Let's keep going. So what I'm trying to do is catch that black crappie that we need for this particular just side quest. And we'll do this as we're at the 3 different spots. and it requires you to go to, let's see if I can't move that to where you can actually read it. Alright, so we have to catch a 1 pound, if not over, sized black crappie. Uh, darn trout. Alright. I do believe that was... We should be in the clear for that now. Rocky Trout. Catch and release color. What in the world? I released one. Why didn't it... Ugh. You know what? I think I know what I have to do is to use a barbless spinner. Hoy. Alright. But I'm trying to see if we cannot get part 1/3 of this particular side mission done. But every time I try, one of these is going off. Alright. Alrighty. So let's see. Come and get it, you little crappie. Come and get it, you little crapster. Come on. You know you want it. Oi. What is it with the trout? Come on, guys. That bait's for the darn white sucker. Stop going after the... Eh. This is getting annoying. We're getting nothing but trout on our marshmallows. And these trout are proving to be the pests of Rocky Lake. Because I want to catch that white sucker, and it's either the marshmallow or the semolina balls, and the trout are just biting on whatever they can get their mouths on. And it's quite aggravating because I want to get that white sucker. So let's see here. Let's try this again. Oi. Alright. So let's see if we cannot get a black crappie on our hook here. Well, we got a white bass. Ooh. All right. Let's see here. All right. Ugh. Seriously, guys. You trout are annoying. All right. Let's see here. Wow. Ugh. Let's try the Semolina balls again. This is just annoying. Let's try more. Let's try over here in front of the reeds, or in front of the lilies there. See what happens. It's just annoying. I want to get that white sucker because that is the last fish that we need for that exploration mission, and the trout are just eating up the baits. I mean, I know they're opportunistic feeders, but man. Oi. Ooh. Ooh, fish on. Looks like we have ourselves a... No, it's a bluegill. Oh boy. Doo 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 doo. Alright, come on. Ooh. Those bluegills definitely love it. Oh, nice. Very nice. We caught ourselves a 1 pound trophy bluegill. Sweet. Alright. This feels like it may be our... No. Just another bluegill. Oh, it's a trophy. Wow. Alright. Let's go out that way. I really want to find those white suckers. Really? Oy. Let's try over this way. 9-foot depth there. Hmm. Oops. Wrong pole. Let's see if any crappie are hiding over here. Really? Ugh. I really want to find those white suckers. But we're hooking everything else but the suckers. This is... Ugh. Come on, guys. Where are you? Man. Those suckers are very hard to find. They really, really are. Let's see if we can hook ourselves a black crappie out in the middle of the lake here. Do 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 do. What am I doing wrong, guys? You know what? What does that other one have on it? Alright, let's try putting the marshmallows on this one. Oh, you know what? I need to lower the hook size. That might help. I think that might help. Let's see here. Let's go with barbless hook 8. Ooh, we're in the... Alright, good spot for that. Let's see what size hook this is. Hook number 1. Huh. Let me try lowering that size down. Just a little bit. Alright, barbless hook 8 on that. Alright. That might be my problem, is the hook size. Maybe. We shall see. For me, I thought something was already nibbling on that one. Alright, let's... Could this be the elusive white sucker? It's not jumping. Ugh. It's a jumper. Oi. Seriously. Let me try releasing that and see what happens. Ugh. Nope. Alright. So it has to be when I have the spinner or a spoon on. Ugh. And these trout are eating the marshmallows when they shouldn't be. Could this be our ever so elusive white sucker? No, it's another trophy bluegill. Dag nabbit! Come on, boys! I'd like to know where the white sucker is. Sheesh. Ugh, I didn't have this much trouble when I really didn't have this much trouble with a white sucker on the free download version. But this fish is being downright elusive. Man, I'm telling you. There's another trophy bluegill. What in the world? My lord. Catching everything else but that white sucker. And to be honest, it ticks me off a little because, you know, I'm trying to catch this sucker and everything is biting on every possible bait for the sucker. It says marshmallows and it says semolina balls, but everything else is biting on both, and I mean, I like the diversity, but the problem is when you're trying to go after one particular fish, there's other fish that are attracted to that particular bait. And that's and unless if there were to be a patch or an introductory bait that would just be sucker only, I'd be happy. But that's not the case because this is just, yeah, it's a little annoying because I just really want to get that sucker, and like I said, everything else is biting on the bait that the sucker is supposed to be biting on. So it's a little annoying. I'm enjoying catching everything, but I'm trying to go after that white sucker, and it's proven to be elusive. And I'm fishing right in my peak time too, so it's, please don't. Ugh. Well, there's a black crappie. Oi. Talk about annoying. Sheesh. I love this game, don't get me wrong, but that it's annoying when you're trying to just catch one fish and everything else is taken to the bait that you're using. So it's like, uh. Man, those suckers are annoying and elusive. Oh, my lord. Of course, now my phone starts going off. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. That was my aunt calling me. But, ugh. Man, these white suckers. Sheesh. And of course, I also trying to see if I can't catch that black crappie. Maybe let's just give that up for now because that is. Ugh, excuse me. That's what soda does to me, guys. Sorry. Don't mean to be belching in y'all's ears. Alright, let's put our spinner back on. Alright. Let's spinner tail. Alright. So we need to catch and release a golden trout. Alright, so let's see here. Really? Right as I start to try to trout fish. Let's see. Release? No. It has to be with the... Ugh. These trout are biting on everything. Is there another bait that I can use for the suckers? My lord. Because everything is biting on the semolina balls and the marshmallows. And nothing is biting. I mean, everything is biting but the sucker. I don't get it. I'm fishing right in the peak time, and I'm catching everything that there is, but that suckers. So I really don't know what's going on. I do not know what is going on. Like I said, it's a little annoying because everything is biting on the bait that, you know, the white suckers are known to be biting on, and they're just not biting. I don't know why they're not biting. I don't know. Well, no, because I don't think I can even get those yet. Level 34, yeah. I mean, I'm not stressing out about, I'm not gonna stress myself out with this, but it's just, I really would love to get that white sucker on a hook and actually, you know, be able to reel one in. But everything, as you guys can see, everything is biting on the semolina balls and the marshmallows. Nothing, and it's, I welcome all the fish because, you know, hey, it's more cash, it's more experience, but this is just driving me a little bonkers because I want to get that white sucker, and I can't even get the white sucker to bite. You know what? I want to try something. Let's try going the red worm route. Because I have a theory. I just have a theory. Because, you know, I know this is probably going to target more fish, but honestly, it's downright annoying because I'm really starting to get rather annoyed that everything is going for the baits that the semolina that the white sucker goes for. But I'm just not getting the white sucker. I'm getting everything else. So it's kind of ticking me off a little. It's like, why put that it goes after those baits when there's other fish that go after those baits? And I can't seem to find the hot spot for... Pulled a little too early. Oops. Lord. Sorry, y'all. Ugh. This is just driving me nuts. I'm trying to get that white sucker because that's the last fish that we need for our exploration mission. And everything is biting but the white sucker. So I don't know where that... Oh, jeez. Ugh. Talk about pinching your own skin. Ow. But, ugh. Everything is just biting but the white sucker, and I don't get it. See, there's the white bass. No white sucker. This is downright annoying. I'm sorry. Just hands down, this is probably one of the most annoyances. One of the biggest annoyances I kind of have is, you know, I want to get certain fish, and I can't get certain fish because everything else is biting. Talk about annoying. Alright, let's go back to the marshmallow and semolina balls. And I'm gonna... Because something is up here. I don't know what in the world is going on with the white sucker. I really, really don't. It's just kind of driving me a little bonkers here. Because everything is biting on the two baits that I am seeing. And even the game says that, you know, they bite on the marshmallows. They bite on the semolina balls. So why aren't they biting? You know, there you go. Marshmallows and semolina balls. Just to show you guys that I am using the correct bait. Just why is everything else biting on the very same bait that, I mean, now here you go. You know, marshmallows, yes. I can understand the black crappie. I don't see the semolina balls there, but, you know, semolina balls seem to attract everything anyways. Again, you know, the bluegill, and I've caught bluegill a couple of times on both of these. I don't understand the trout, because I don't see the... But then again, you know, you just never know. Semolina balls there, so, you know, understandable. Again, you know, I just don't know. I really do not know. This fish is just I think it's saying DSV is at it again. No. Oi. Alright. Uh. I just don't know what is going wrong here. Everything is biting, but those suckers. Come on, guys. Where are you? Where are you hiding? I will find you. I will find the spot for the white suckers eventually. Eventually. I will find them. Let's try a little in front of the lilies here and see what happens. Oh, I didn't want to go behind them. I wanted to go in front. Oh well. I just don't get it, y'all. I really don't get it. Oi. Alright. Dee 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 dee. Oh wow. Dee 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 dee. We're gonna keep going. I am gonna keep trying for this because this is just I really, really, really want that white sucker. Alright, I think I know where to go. I think. Alright, let's just do it this way. Alright, uh, alright, so, do. Alright, so, looks like gotta come right about in there. And then our match rod. What size does it have? Number 8. Oi, I don't even get to put that on? Ugh, seriously. Go away, you darn trout. I don't think I have my... Do we have any number 2 hooks on this? Got 2 hooks. Let's look in shop and see. Um, Tempted to also get those 2 as well. Surprised I don't have that. That's right. I was also having some pretty good luck with that with some of these other ones here. But let's see here. Let's come into hooks real quick. Barbless hooks maybe? Barbless hook 2. That is what I want right now. Ah, dang it. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go barbless hook 1. Barbless hook 1. Barbless. I didn't want one. I wanted 1. Alright, and then let's see. That's got marshmallows on it. That's got marshmallows on it. Let's see here. Let's go semolina balls. Alright. So the spot I think we need to be going is right about in there. I think. Alright. Really? Well, there's black crappie here. For sure. Alright. Please be the sucker. Come on. Ugh. What is up with this? I think this game has it out for me. There we go. There's our white sucker. Haha. We finally caught him. There we go. See? Just with a little patience. Yep. Alright, so I will wait for that to go off, and then we are going to go back over. Actually, I think we're going to try and see if we can't catch the... we caught another one. Sweet. Alright. Well, that's it for the, for our panfish. So now, what we gotta do now, sweet. You know what? Let me mark that real quick. Just let me mark that. Because that is just somewhat annoying, not knowing exactly where to cast. But I can definitely say to definitely within the 30 to 50 feet out in front of you, almost in front of the that log there. If you come out and you kind of look at the lily pads, you know, right over there. And so it seems like the hotbed for the suckers is going to be right out in front of you when you come to Ferntastic. What is it? Ferntastic fishing. So you come out and you cast out to about 30 to 50 feet in front of you, and you should start catching those white suckers. If you're having troubles, and if you're... So, you know... At least we got it. Now just to do some regular trout fishing. Finally. Oops. Wrong one. Don't think we can do some basic trout fishing with that. Alright. So let's see if we can't get some Colorado golden trout. I need to release one. I need to catch and release a Colorado golden trout. And I don't want to release the trophies. I don't. The trophy or the uniques I do not want to release because that is more experience and more money. And on this version, if I do catch a unique, you will see a definite difference between the two different games. So I really don't want to spoil that for everyone. So if you're new to the game, I mean, I'm still kind of new to this. Been playing for a little less than a month now, and I'm enjoying the game. I really am. Young cutthroat trout. Come on, where's the golden trout? They should be around here too. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Give me. Hello. Yoo-hoo. Come and get it. Do 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 do. Alright, let's go back over to Trout Galore. And like earlier, like I said, you can just follow this path off to the right here. There's only 2 spawn locations and they're both connected by a path. So, you know. Oh, look. Let's see what we get. Some more fire shark. Some more rockets. Alright. Well, we can't. I don't think we can actually use them here. I don't think we can. Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. Oh, that is so great. Oh, that was great. That's the first time I've actually used the rockets. So I guess with certain ones you can use in other locations. Sweet. All right, fish on. Young cutthroat. And I will kind of give you a hint, guys. You can definitely catch the unique Colorado golden trout right in this area here. I can't give a definite time zone because I've caught them in various times over on the basic free download version of the game. But I can say this is it is definitely fun to just sit here and do trout fishing and do nothing but trout fishing while trying to go for those uniques, and the only two uniques that you can get is a Colorado golden trout and the rainbow trout. No, wait, not the rainbow trout. The cutthroat trout. I'm sorry. I'm not even sure if I've caught a unique on this one. Let's see if we have. All right, so let's just take a look and see if I have actually indeed. So there is our first two monster fish that we have caught. So let's see here. There's a trophy Colorado golden. No, we have not. Okay. I thought I did. Maybe on my other account I did. Alright. Well, let's see here. La 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 la. Alright, I think that's sunk down enough. So do the straight slow for a couple of seconds. Stop and go. And all you need to do for that, when doing the straight slow, is just release off of R2 or I think it's R right trigger for Xbox. So if you're playing on Xbox One or even playing on PC and you're using a controller, it is left trigger. So, but I do not remember what the key is. I think it's on the mouse. If you're using a mouse, I think it might be the right, the left click. No, it's the right click. I think is the. So, what do we get? The Barbless Master? Rewards 2 bait coins. Sweet. Alright. So we've been streaming a little over 2 hours. Ooh, please don't let this be a unique and I have to let it go. Because I am casting into the zone where the uniques, at least one of the uniques I know for sure can definitely be lurking. Oh, just almost a 3-pound rainbow trout. Very nice. Alright. Level 22. And we unlocked White Moose Lake. So we got the Farcaster. I think that's a spinning rod. Might have to take a look. Helios 2000S, Aspera ML 3500, some shads. Ooh, some jerk bait. Oh, we got a Thora, a couple of medium spoons. The Mary Tree. Okay, got some crankbaits, which will be good. I think I need to get that 8-foot crankbait there, because that 8-foot crankbait will be good for definitely good for Might be good here because the trout will take the crankbaits, but you have to be careful because that is a it only goes down to the 8-foot depth is how the crankbaits will work. So you see we have the I just unlocked the 8-foot, the 12-foot, and the 16-foot. So if you're going to go into certain areas, you need to pay attention to the depth of the water. So that 8-foot will definitely be good over in Falcon Lake. Even the 12 and 16-foot, but only in certain spots. Got some barbless hooks, barbless jig heads. Let's see, some more medium spoons, some line. Exterminator 4500 SE, nice. Some glow in the dark worm spoons. Ooh, even bobbers. Haha. Ghost reel. Skullahand. Loki. Santa's kayak. Oh joy. So we've unlocked a couple of kayaks there. Some more spinner tails. Some leaders and some more line. Sweet. Alright. Well, we still need to catch that Colorado golden trout because he is proven to be elusive. And I don't want to catch a unique and have to release it. I am definitely going to be keeping the unique for multiple reasons. One, the experience, and then two, the reward that you get is very, very completely different from the just a free download version of the game. So if you're playing on the free download version, keep in mind that some of what you're seeing here will not be available over on the free download version. So just keep that in mind if you're interested. And of course, YouTube is wanting to be a pain yet again. Ugh. Come on, guys. Might need to fix that in a bit here. Might just need to view it on my phone. Think I'll do that after I reel in again. Because we'll probably go ahead and end with just finishing up with this, even though it's gonna take a little bit because we're gonna have to catch 10 trout after we finally catch and release a golden trout. Let me go ahead and cast a line over here. Ooh, fish on. Oh, please don't go flying. Please don't go flying. Young rainbow trout. Alright, guys. YouTube is definitely wanting to be zonky on the computer. Alright, give me just a second here. Alright, let's try this again. I just don't know what is going wrong here. Everything is biting, but those suckers. Eat. What in the world? That's odd. Anywho, let me try something real quick because this is not sure what's going on with YouTube. I really do not know. Am I even still live is the question. I don't know. I do not know. This is odd. This is very odd. I do not know what is going on, guys. Am I even... Okay, so I am still alive. I don't get it. I do not get it. This is odd, guys. I do not know what is going on with YouTube. I don't know what's going on with... Well, I apologize, guys. This is odd. I do not know what is going on with YouTube as of late. Because this is not the first time that it's done this to me, and I know that I'm live. I can say that. I just don't know what exactly is going on with it. Fish on. Let's hope it's not a unique Colorado golden trout, because I do know that they do hang out over there. I'm catching everything else. Come on, guys. Where are you? Wonder if I need to get a different color spinner going here. Makes me wonder if I need to. I know there is a certain color that was really rocking yesterday, because I was doing some trout fishing on the free download version, and oh boy, man, oh man. Whew. Man, did I walk away with some awesome stuff, with a awesome haul. All right, look over 10,000 credits. Got 57 Bitcoin still going. Got nano spinners. Let's see here. Could try with a narrow spoon, but I don't know. You know what? Let me go ahead and back out, guys. And I'm gonna, because sometimes the prices can be a bit more pricey. Well, at least it's not gonna hurt me that much. But still, so let's see here. And I just want to do this try to do this as quick as possible here. I hate that I keep having to back out so many times, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do at times. Let's take a look at the crankbaits here. Alright. 30 foot, 30 foot, 8. Oof. I need to pay for bait coins with that? Ouchies. Alright, so the ones that I want, that 3 foot one. I really want that 3 foot one. The 3 foot, maybe the 12 foot would be nice. I think as soon as those unlock level 26, I will definitely get the 12 foot. Level 27, I will definitely get that 3 foot. Oops. That's right. I was wanting to go after some more barbless spinners here. Alright, let's see. Much rather spend the let's see. Let's take a look at something real quick. Because alright, I think I might see if I can't buy some dragonflies if they're unlocked. Ugh. Of course, I want the ones I can actually use on the Let's take a look at our so up to 5/8 ounce. So if I cannot use them, I think what I'll do is I'll buy one if it can't work on the setup that I have going. Let's see, there's the yellow barbless spanner, yellow tiger bug, 1/8 yellow. Okay, so I can use a 1/5 because that's what I've been using. Okay. Alrighty. Don't think I'll be able to use that. Not sure. But, let's see. Let's go ahead and use 12 bait coins here. Not like I'm not gonna earn it back. Alright, so I think what I want is to go ahead and buy. Let's take a look at our boats real quick. I just want to take a peek. That would be the one thing that would I would love for them to bring along over to this as well is to the opportunity to carry the kayak and a motorboat together. But I just don't know. Alright, so, let's, well, hang on a second, I don't want to do all lures. Let's just look at our, barbless spinners here real quick. So I just bought, a yellow and a yellow perch, a yellow tiger and a yellow perch. Alright, so let's see what colors would actually look good on the for the spinner tails. Those would that would actually go much better, but I don't know. Brown and white, blue and yellow. Let's try the blue and yellow. See what happens. And go ahead and pay 120. There. Oof. Well, let's get rid of our casting spoons here. Let's go that. Alright. Alright, so let's head on back into Rocky Lake. Alright, yes. Alright, so hopefully we can do this. If anything, we will finish at least getting that Colorado golden trout, because I don't want this to turn into a 4 or 5 hour tutorial, even though I may at least, I might make this into a 2-part series here in the Rockies, just so we can. But let's go back to Trout galore, because that is where we want to be. That is most definitely where we want to be. Alright. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get our jig winner. Let's try our yellow. Let's try our luck with yellow, and let's go blue and yellow. And let's see how well we do with this. So I don't care about the time right now. I just want to get one more golden trout. Ooh. There we go. Fish on. Maybe it's our Colorado golden trout. And it is, alrighty. And there we go. Even though I really don't want to get rid of this guy because, 192 cash, but we'll go ahead and complete that part of the Rocky trial. So now we get a nice spinner. I think that went straight into our on track. I think that may have gone straight into our inventory. Did it? No. Okay. Oh well, I was just curious. But let's go back. Oh boy. I guess we didn't have to. Alright. Alright, I'm just kind of looking real quick, but I guess it's not gonna make us go and do some more trout fishing, which is very odd. But so let's get back to doing just a little bit more fishing, and because honestly, I could actually. Well, let's see if we can actually yank the turtles out just with the nano spinners here. Alright, so don't think it's gonna let me do it. No, probably not. I think I need to go with the let's try the spoon. The spoon might be more useful because I'm going to show you guys how to set up for just. Alright, so let's see if we can't just cast. Right around the rock there. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to hook some turtles. Alrighty, there's turtle number one. He's going, no, why'd you hook me? Sorry, I need your, just a piece of your shell there, buddy. I just need a piece of your shell there. Alright. Let's go right about in there. Turn our. Nope. Alright, turn our pole likewise, like we did before. Nope, nothing. And and what I'm doing, and let's go ahead and bring this up because I may just wind up. You know what? How long? I don't know how long I have really been streaming, but sorry guys. Let's go ahead because this might be quite fun actually. So it says you may look for some turtles among rocks and boulders on the west side of the lake. So here we are. We are on the west side of the lake here. Let's try. Let's even see right about in there. Oh, come on. Let's try that. No. Really? Guess not. Okay. Well, I guess the easiest route to go would be to, try and do around that one. Would probably be the most beneficial one. Alright. And, it does take a little bit of time to set up because, you gotta know exactly where to you gotta cast just right to even get around the boulders here. Because that's where the turtles are mostly hanging out, is right along the... So we got a shell. Nope. Alright. Well, let's see here. I think I will end with the setup for the doing the whole turtle, so that way we can get the turtle spoon, and then I think I may just do a completely separate video for the um going after the Tyrannotrout, because that is an interesting quest nonetheless. And that's going to take some time because you have to catch an X amount of the fish anyways. So, it's a little tricky to just try to find the right spot to cast out at. Ugh. Alright. Let it sink down just a tad. Oh, come on. Think we got another turtle. Nope. Shells. Ugh. Come on. Let's try out that way again. Nope. Slingshotted our line. Come on. Come on, guys. I just need 2 more turtles here. Just 2 more? Ooh, we might just have one. Sweet. There's turtle number 2. He's going, dang it. Didn't you just hook me a little bit ago? Or was that my brother? I don't know. Sorry, guy. So that was turtle number 2. Let's try casting right about in there. Boing, boing, boing. We got a boing in line. Line. E. Nope. Got it. Okay. Never mind then. Boing, 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 boing. Find it interesting with the physics of this game. So, I mean, but just it does take a little bit of time to set this up though. And you gotta know right the best spot to cast. You really, really do. Alright, we may have one more. We may have caught our last guy. And there we go. There is turtle number 3. But what I will do, guys, is I will end this here. I'm pretty sure it's been a long, probably close to 3, maybe 4 hour long video, and I was trying to avoid too long of a video. But I think what we'll do is this will be part 1 of Rocky Lake here. So, I'm going to release this guy. The next video that we do, we are going after Tyrannotrout. And I may actually take a hour, maybe 2 hour long break. And then we'll go after the Tyrannotrout, because just to kind of give you guys an idea, and I'll go ahead and release this guy. Sorry, buddy. So, we got the turtle spoon. Let's untrack that. And let's go ahead and do this. Alright. So, and we should have in our... So it says these monsters are all over the lake but prefer to hunt their victims at night. So, ultimately, you can cast out practically anywhere and you'll catch these guys. But there is one particular spot that you can definitely catch them at. Looks like we need to exit back out to go and get our turtle spoon, I think. Yeah, it should be in here, but it's not. So I think I'm gonna have to get rid of something here. Probably get rid of the jig head and the quarter ounce and the tube, and we'll just try going after the black crappie again. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this at that. What we need, because our next quest, so we gotta equip the turtle spoon, and then we got to go after 10 of these monsters. And I don't know if there's any others that are like this, because most of the other monster fish that I've come across, like our previous 2, you just catch one. This is the first one that you encounter that you have to catch multiple of the monster fish. So I think that is going to be our next video. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. If you like the video and you want more, please like the video. Click that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon, so that way you will know the next time I am live streaming. So this is Dark Shadow Vamp, DSV with DSV Gaming, and I will see you guys later.